Hey guys, today we're going to do the unboxing of the Oculus Quest 2. So this is the second revision of the Oculus Quest. The original was pretty popular. It was brought a lot of people into the VR gaming space. It was wireless, didn't need a gaming PC, fairly affordable. So it was a very nice entry point for people getting into VR. So of course Facebook saw their success. Facebook, owns Oculus, and released this second revision, which came out last year actually. And yeah, this one is an improvement upon the original in every way, and it's actually the only product that Oculus now sells, because this has now replaced the Rift S as well. So I've been an Oculus backer since the early days. Way back in 2014, I got the Oculus Rift Dev Kit 2, which was that was not even supposed to be released to consumers, but I got it anyways because I wanted to try out VR. And then I got the original Oculus Rift back in 2016. I paid full price for it, $600 at the time. And then I bought the Oculus Touch controllers at full price, which is $200 at the time. So it's a pretty diehard Oculus fan. So yeah, the original one had those two sensors at the sides, right? Which was really kind of a hassle. And if you really wanted to carry your Oculus Rift, it wasn't that portable, because you now had to carry the headset, and then you had to carry those two sensors with you everywhere you go. And then calibrating those sensors was basically a pain. So I really liked the Oculus Rift S that came out last year, that I did an unboxing of, and I used the Rift S a lot. I love that headset. Just even though the refresh rate wasn't as high as the original Rift, didn't have the OLED displays, but it's still pretty good and it's very comfortable, and most importantly did not use those two sensors, right? It had inside-out tracking. So yeah, those inside-out tracking means that you don't need to have those sensors anymore, and you can just move around and it'll track you just fine. The Rift S worked really well. Only problem was it was still tethered to a computer, so that was of course, to get the best experience with the best VR headsets like the Valve Index and the HTC Vive Pro, you're tethered to the computer, or the Pro 2 that's coming out. You have to be still tethered to the computer, right? But I'd say the Quest 2, right? This one is now the only product that Oculus is putting out, and it's basically replaced the Rift S because it's pretty much strictly superior to the Rift S. Like, it has a better resolution, higher refresh rate, and it's just as cheap. I mean, it's actually cheaper. I think it's $300. So $300 is very affordable, and it's wireless, but you have the option to connect it to a computer, making it pretty much just superior to the Rift S in every way, right? So it makes sense. The Oculus basically just focuses on this product now. They're no longer selling anything really high-end. So the only product is the Quest 2, which is kind of an entry-level VR product, but I still consider a very good product because the specs are pretty good, right? So if anyone asks me, hey, how do you recommend a VR headset to get into the VR gaming space, right? I want to play some VR games, right? I would recommend the Oculus Quest 2, right? Of course, there's PS VR, and that's also very casual oriented as well. But if you're looking for PC VR games, then the Oculus Quest 2 is probably the one I'd recommend. It's only $300. The specs are pretty nice. Let me read them off to you right now. It's inside-out tracking. Of course, you don't need any sensors or anything like that. No hassle to set up. It comes in 64 gigs or 256 gigs of storage. I went for the 64 gigs because I play mostly social VR app games like VR Chat and Sansar and yeah, Rec Room and things like that. But for people who want to play like Half-Life Alyx and things like that, then you probably would want to go for the 256. And then the display panel, it's an LCD. It's not OLED. So that's the same as the Rift S. Some people might be disappointed about that, but I didn't see like any too big of a downgrade from OLED. So I used the original Oculus Rift, which was OLED. The resolution is 1832 by 1920 per eye, which is higher than the Rift S, and I already was pretty satisfied with the Rift S. So this display resolution is pretty good. And the refresh rate is has 90 hertz support now, which is actually I think a bit higher than the Rift S. So the Rift S was 80 hertz. This is 90 hertz, so it's better. It has a Snapdragon XR2 system on a chip. Of course, it has its own built-in operating system, so you don't need to necessarily tether it to a computer. You can tether it to a computer to play Oculus games, get better performance, I guess, but you can just use it standalone as well, which is really nice. And then it has 6 gigs of RAM, and if you're using it wirelessly, you can get about 2 to 3 hours of battery. Probably maybe closer to 2 hours if you're playing games. So not very good battery life, but the fact that it is what it is, I mean, at this price, $300, and being able to get that is pretty good, I think. So yeah, this is the one I would recommend to most people. And this is what you get inside the box. VR headset, 2 touch controllers. By the way, like I said, when the Oculus touch controllers first came out, I paid $200 for them. So now you can get an entire headset plus controllers that's wireless with better resolution for just $300. What a long way we've come, right? In 4 years. 2 AA batteries, power adapter, glasses spacer, and charging cable. Okay. So yeah, I really like the Oculus controllers, by the way. The Oculus Touch controllers, in my experience, are the second best controllers I've ever used for VR. I like them better than the HTC Vive controllers. I like them better than the Windows Mixed Reality controllers that I use for my HP Reverb G2. The only controllers I think are better are probably the Valve Index. That's about it. The Knuckles controllers, those are the best. But the Oculus Touch controllers are pretty good. I really like them. And yeah, you can see on the back, type of games you can play: Star Wars, Horizon. This is not Horizon Zero Dawn, it's Horizon. Would be cool if Horizon Zero Dawn was VR, but it's not. Climb 2, Population 1, Beat Saber. Yeah, I mean, all simple games. I don't know if you can have, actually I'm actually not sure if Half-Life Alyx is on this, but you know, if you're going to be playing a lot of VR games, then I would recommend getting the 256 gigabyte version, which is like $100 more, but I'm sticking with the 64 gig. All right, and then here's what you get. Pretty simple here. All right, so you get this cable. I think this cable can be used to connect to computer, right? This is the Oculus. This cable is actually by itself, I think I believe it's like $80 or something crazy like that. But you can connect it to your computer with that. And then these are the Oculus Touch controllers, which, like I said, I really like. These are nice controllers. Very, very comfortable feeling. And yeah, I think after the Valve Index Knuckles controllers, these are probably my second favorite. Yeah, these are much better than the Windows Mixed Reality controllers I'm using now for my HP Reverb G2. Very nice feeling, very comfortable to hold. Very easy, intuitive to use. Powered by AA batteries, you know, just like the Windows Mixed Reality ones I got. These only actually takes one, right? Yep, it takes 1 inch, which makes sense. Yep, which last for, in my experience, you know, if you're playing games every day, they'll last for a week at least, I would say, of pure gaming. But most people don't play VR games every day, so it'll last you longer than that. But if you're playing VR games like every day, then it'll last maybe like a week. So just be aware of that. So yeah, simple AA batteries for that. Very easy to hold. The original Oculus Touch controllers actually had these wings below in the other orientation, so that's just something that's interesting. They moved it up perhaps for better tracking, but yeah, it's fine still. I mean, these are very nice to use. Lanyards, of course. Yeah, Oculus Touch controllers, I like them. And of course you got the headset itself, which is actually this is very tiny. I mean, I think even the Rift S was bigger, right? The Rift S had a bigger headset than this. Like, the Rift S was like a little bit bigger. Even the Rift S is not that big, but it's bigger. Then of course the HP Reverb G2, the Valve Index, HTC Vive, you know, Pro 2 or Elite or Cosmos or whatever. Those ones are much bigger than this. But so yeah, the size of this headset is really, well, it's a lot smaller than I expected. The strap is very basic. It's not the twisting type of strap that you had on the Oculus Rift S, which I liked. This is just a very basic strap. Actually not dissimilar from the original one on the original Oculus Rift, but not as complicated as the original Oculus Rift. This is a bit easier to use. But yeah, the strap is a bit simple. I would prefer it to be a little bit more sturdy, durable, and yeah, I like the Rift S one. But anyways, I guess this is to keep the size, because you can, you know, if this is you're gonna take this somewhere, right? It's now pretty portable, I'd say. You can just put it in a backpack. You can just like collapse it like this. So I understand why they went with this strap. You can just easily collapse it like this. It's more portable, and you can put it in the backpack. With the Rift S, can't do that, right? With the other VR headsets, right? Cosmos Elite, you can't do that. All right. Then at the bottom here, you got volume knobs right on the headset itself, of course, because it can be used standalone. This one maybe for connecting or something like that. You got the inside-out trackers, which you don't need the sensors for, which is very convenient. Which I always prefer inside-out trackers. That's what my HP Reverb G2 also has, right? But with the Cosmos and the Pro 2 and the Valve Index, you need to have sensors. Yeah, those ones are a little bit more, you know, painful to set up, but they do provide with the best quality VR game experience, I think. But still, these ones are good enough, right, for most people. This is a headset. So I believe it does come with built-in speakers. There's integrated speakers and a microphone, but you can also optionally connect your own headphones to it. So that's a nice option, right? I'm guessing the speakers are like right here on the sides here. Yeah, Oculus, the Rift S speakers were actually pretty decent. The Reverb G2 speakers are actually pretty good. But you know, this being the size that it is, yeah, I guess the speakers are not going to be the best, but it is what it is. At least you have them, and then you have an option to connect your own. You have USB-C charging, and that's pretty much it. And this is I guess you should have diopter adjustments somewhere. Well, you can definitely take this off, right? Yeah, you should have some kind of eye adjustment mechanism here. They usually have those, but yeah, that's yeah, it's adjustable IPD. Maybe I just haven't figured out where you do that yet, but it definitely has that. So anyways, yep, that's it, the Oculus Quest 2. And then you have a little box, cute little box here with the manuals and stuff like that, probably. Let's see. Yes, reference guide, Oculus Quest 2, safety, whatever, USB-C charging cable. Pretty simple. That's it. And that's it. Yeah. And then you can play all of the Oculus games, which there are quite a few. Of course, I usually going to play the social ones, but I also suggest Abduction, which is a pretty nice game by the same creators as Myst. Beat Saber is always very nice to play. Vacation Simulator is pretty interesting. I mean, it's a nice little just fun kids thing. There's some sports ones out there, right? Like playing pool, virtual pool, or bowling, stuff like that. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff out there. I personally just prefer the social ones. That's the ones I can meet people and, you know, actually can meet my girlfriend in there since we're long distance, and we can do like virtual dates in there, which is really nice. So I'm probably going to actually gift one of these to my girlfriend so that she can play these VR games with me. And then we can actually do VR dates and stuff like that. So she's actually just using the computer to play those, which is not the best way. So I can just gift her Oculus Quest 2, and then this is very easy for beginners to set up and use. Then she can actually experience those VR games the way they're meant to be experienced. And then we can have, yeah, nice virtual dates and everything, and watch YouTube and movies and stuff like that with other people. Like, that's just really cool, right? And travel to different places and stuff. So yeah, all these social VR apps like Allspace VR, Rec Room, VR Chat, Sansar, Neos VR, like all these are out there, and that's why I only got a 64 gig version, because I only use those. But that's it, guys. And I can see why VR is so popular these days because of COVID, right? Most of us are staying home, locked down. You know, some of us, we can't see our friends, we can't meet our loved ones anymore, our family. So yeah, because of this long distance thing, I think that's why VR has gotten so popular. And I think this is a good way, I think, to connect with some people if you play some social VR apps. Then like for me, right, I've been long distance with my girlfriend for such a long time. So pretty much the only way we can really do stuff, like not physically together, but metaphysically together, I guess, is via the VR, right? So I think that's part of the reason why VR has become so popular. So yeah, definitely I recommend it, since we can't travel these days. It may be opening up soon, but we still can't really travel that much. So yeah, I think it's still a good option, you know, for people who are locked down to pick up and be able to actually visit other places virtually that we can't do anymore physically right now very easily. Alright, so after playing with the Oculus Quest 2 for a few days, I have a few other things to note and just to tell you guys my impressions. So first of all, this button here on the side, it is a power button. I mean, I should have realized that when I first unboxed it, but yeah, obviously that's a power button because this is a standalone headset. It's not one of those that needs a computer necessarily to work. You can connect it to a computer, but it can work standalone as well. So that's why it has a power button there. And then to adjust the diopters inside, so originally I didn't know how to do it, but basically it's very, very simple actually. You just push it. So if your eyes are like, you know, closer apart or farther apart, because everyone's eyes are different, you can adjust. There's 3 different settings. So this is as far apart as it gets. And then this is the close setting. And then this is the middle setting, which I use. Yeah. So there's three settings, right? Not a lot, but it is there, and it's very simple. You just adjust it by pushing the lens inside, and then that's pretty much it. The speakers, like I said, and when I did the unboxing, I didn't think it would be that great, but it's actually okay. It is, it's better than I expected. That's what I'm going to say. It's not as good as the Rift S. It's not as good as my HP Reverb G2. But it's pretty dope. It's pretty decent for, for the price and for what it is. So one thing I'd like to know is that if you're using the Oculus Quest 2 by itself wirelessly, then you need to buy the apps and games that you would, want to use from the Oculus store, like separately. So it's a different store, I guess, from the Rift store. So I had an Oculus Rift and an Oculus Rift S before. The games and applications I purchased from the Rift are not available to play on the Quest. So you have to buy those separately from the Rift apps. So that's kind of an annoyance, I guess. Because if you want to play this separately, wirelessly without tethered to a computer, then you have to purchase those apps and games again, which is, of course, annoying. However, you can use your Rift apps, right? If you bought Rift apps and games, then you can use your Rift apps, but you have to plug it into the computer with a USB-C, right? So with that Oculus Link cable that I got in the package, I'm connected to my computer, and then it can use the Rift apps, right, that I purchased. So yeah, and I'm not sure what the exact difference is. I think it may be because the applications and games that are designed for the Oculus Quest maybe do not take up as much storage space. They're not as, maybe they're like a lower version, like a lower quality version, I'm guessing, because if you're using this standalone, it's not going to be as powerful as it is tethered to your computer using your computer's GPU, right? So I'm guessing that's the reason why the Quest apps are a little bit different than the Rift apps. So that's just something to keep in mind. If you're planning to use this wirelessly by itself, you will have to buy those apps and games separately. If you're planning to use this with a computer, then there's another set of apps you can use, which are Rift apps. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And otherwise, I had to say I'm pretty impressed with this thing. The inside-out tracking works very well, just like it did on the Rift S. And the resolution is actually better than the Rift S, which I already thought was pretty good to begin with. But the Oculus Quest 2 improves upon the Rift S. So the resolution is actually pretty good there. Yeah, I mean, all in all, it's a very portable package. It comes with the Oculus Touch controllers, which makes it an especially good deal. And yeah, I would recommend this as a great starting point for any, beginning VR user. It's very versatile. You can use it standalone, or you can use it tethered to your computer. Specs are really nice. Not the best, of course, but it is really good for the price. Resolution is decently high. It's not as high as my HP Reverb G2, but I honestly have to say that the difference is not that much as you would think. And I always like the Oculus Touch controllers. I think the Touch controllers are probably the second best controllers I've ever used, aside from the Valve Index Knuckles controllers. So yeah, all in all, I think it's a very good package for only $300. I mean, that's a really good price, actually. A very, very, very good price for this bundle here. For this headset plus controllers, I think this is a very good pickup. So I'm not surprised that Oculus is, this is the only product that Oculus is selling currently, because it's just such a good value right now. It's probably the best value VR headset on the market. So that's it. I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to start out with VR. And yeah, if you guys know people who are locked down right now, or they can't travel very well because of all the restrictions, VR is a great way to virtually explore different worlds, to meet new people, go on virtual dates. If you have a long distance relationship like me that I have with my girlfriend, then yeah, it's a nice way to do it as well. So yeah, I think this is a great way for people to experience VR. And that's it, guys. Using my Oculus Quest 2, which is my current VR headset, and I'll be playing my usual social apps. I actually go on VR chat a lot. I think that's the one I use the most. So yeah, I've had so many VR chat sessions, but I actually haven't played it in over a year. So this will be my first time playing VR chat in over a year. But also I wanted to show you guys basically my impressions of the Oculus Quest 2 as well while I'm using it. So like I said, my biggest issue with the Oculus Quest 2 is this little thin strap at the back here. It's really not enough, honestly. Like, it's not as comfortable as with the Reverb G2 or the Valve Index. And yeah, it's just, when I wear it, I feel like I really have to, like, yeah, it's not really that comfortable to me. Like, it doesn't offer enough of a grip on the back of my head, unfortunately. Even when you adjust it and everything, it just doesn't offer you enough. So I wish that Meta could like, yeah, put some more support on the back, like with HTC and HP and Valve, they all do that. So I don't know why Meta doesn't do that. Actually, with the Rift S, right? Even with the Oculus Rift S, which I had before, they did that. So for some reason, the Oculus Quest 2 doesn't have much support on the back, and that's my biggest issue with it. Otherwise, everything else, fairly satisfied. Like the resolution is fine. It's like not the best, but it's good enough. Yeah, so I don't really like it. It's sufficiently high resolution for me. And the sound quality is actually pretty interesting because I think this uses well, you don't actually see dedicated like speakers come out of here like with the G2. You do have like small slots for like these like tiny little speakers. So you do hear some like surround sound and stuff like that, some ambient noise or ambient sound, and it's fine for what it is. It's not the greatest pair of headset speakers. I would highly recommend actually using IEMs with this or over your headphones. That would be much more immersive, but yeah, the built-in speakers are fine for what they are. They're not great. Like I said, the G2 probably has the best pair of built-in speakers, but you can, of course, connect your own IEMs, earphones, or headphones to it. So, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I would say the major problem I have is comfort. Otherwise, everything else is fine with this. Also, I like the Oculus Touch controllers. I'm very used to these controllers. Of course, they take batteries, so it's a little annoying to have to replace them all the time. You can't recharge them like, yeah, you gotta use batteries, so you gotta keep buying double A's and stuff. So that would be kind of an inconvenience. I wish this could be just rechargeable, but yeah. Otherwise, I like these controllers. I'm pretty used to them. I've used the Oculus Touch controllers since they first came out, and this is really just an evolution of that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing. I'll be doing VR chat. That's what I usually actually play with the Oculus Quest 2. Now, there's two ways I can there's two ways I can use this headset. So one way is I can just use the built-in operating system to play these games, or I can connect it to my computer to play these games. I usually connect it to my computer, and the major reason I do this is because I like to record my sessions to put on YouTube. If I didn't care about recording my sessions, then I would just use the headset itself. Yep. So yeah, I would say the major reason I connect it to my computer is so that I can boot it up on my desktop, and then I can record it so you guys can see what's going on. So that's really the major reason why I connect it. But if I didn't care about that, if I didn't care about YouTube, then or if I wasn't a YouTuber, then I would just do it wirelessly, because that's a lot more convenient. So yeah, otherwise I think tracking is totally fine, and the actual mass of the headset itself is fine. Yeah, I can adjust the volume here. Of course, I'm going to turn it on there. So I already did all that in the unboxing video, actually. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to launch VR chat on my Oculus app on Windows. That way I can actually get it on my computer. Actually, Steam VR, I have it on Steam as well. So let's launch it on Steam. Okay, so yeah, we'll do it in Steam VR mode. You can, of course, also play it without using a VR headset, but it's definitely not as immersive. All right, so yeah, now I'm in VR chat. This is my avatar that I typically use. Yes, I like to be a girl, and yeah, when I go online. No, it's not really to fish people, but it's just well, I like to be cute. Okay, that's something obviously cannot be in real life. Okay, I'm obviously not this cute in real life, but in VR I can be. Yay! Look at me. Yeah. So yeah, one thing that the Quest 2 cannot do that the Valve Index can do is have the individual finger tracking, which, yeah, Quest only has the usual, or the Oculus Touch, I should say, only has the usual detection of palms and the rest of your fingers. Yeah, or I guess it has the index, right? It detects the index and the rest of your fingers, but you can't do like individual fingers like you can on the Valve Index Knuckles controller. But oh well, still, I think it's fine enough. And yeah, no eye. Uh, there's some expensive VR headsets now that can detect your eyes as well and your facial expression, which is really cool. But yeah, the Oculus Quest is not. The Quest 2 is not that complex, so it cannot detect that. I'm sitting playing. You can do standing, of course, but I'm going to sit. Right, it's more comfortable to me, and I don't really do room scale VR much, anyways. So yeah, all right. That's pretty much it. It's been a while since I played VR chat. I think it's been over a year for me. Yeah, wow. I wonder. A lot has changed actually. I mean, this place is still the same. Certainly, the menu's definitely changed. I mean, look at this. This is a more expansive menu than before, for sure. So, and this is my own avatar that I uploaded as well. I have that. It's cool. Okay, so let's check out the different worlds. I usually go world jumping. Let's see. Here's the different worlds. MMD is always cool. I like going to the dance worlds. But look, what's this one? That's Tuscan. This is the Italian one. Kazahana Peak. I think I've been there before. C has apartment. Okay, let's join here. I don't know if I've been there. Okay. Actually, I have maybe been here before. It's a nice area. Oh, it's because I'm a short avatar. That's why. It's like, oh, I'm a little short. Well, that's what my avatar is like. A hopscotch? Okay. Okay, here I am. Hopscotch. Okay, it's been a while since I played that. 1, 4, 7, 10. Okay, chess. Ooh, we can actually play chess here. Oh man, let's jump right through the chair. Okay, let's play some chess. I don't have anyone here to play with, but move this piece here. I wonder if you can make illegal. Yeah, you can make illegal moves, right? You can make a pawn all the way here. Yeah, I can just move them anywhere. Playing out illegally. Illegal. Nope. Nope. Oh, guess what? My bishop is all the way there now. And your king is suddenly all the way here. Let's see if we can get... No, I can easily checkmate you because I can move my pieces wherever I want. Oh, look at that. Where are you going to go, huh? Okay, if you go here, that's check, that's check. Okay, the only place you can go is maybe here. Actually, no, that's still check. Okay, I think you're checkmated, buddy. Yeah. Go here, check. Here, check. 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 Yeah, you're pretty much checkmated at this point. Well, actually, he can still take the rook, right? Okay, that's not good. Never mind. He's not checkmated. Not yet. You can still take the rook. Well, now you can't. There we go. Now you checkmated. Can't take this rook anymore. There. Oh. Yep. Okay. Now, let's see. What can I do here? So yeah, the king is now checkmated. Cannot move, as you can see. Surrounded, and you can't even take the rook anymore. So, yeah, you're totally checkmated now, buddy. Because I can move my pieces anywhere without penalty. Okay. Anyways, it's kind of fun, I guess. Need someone to play with, though. What's this? This is just fire? Oh yeah, it's one of these nice lounges. no music here, actually. Where's everyone else? Ooh, look at this steamy hot tub. It's a nice steamy hot tub right there. Oh, here we can play some YouTube videos. But only the master diamond. Okay, I guess only certain people can do that. You're supposed to be able to play YouTube videos there. Nice master bed. That's Evangelion. Nice. Whoa, it's all the people that were here. You can change your respawn legs and carry a leg, I guess. It's like a mech leg. Look at this. This little poster here. Yeah, somebody's obsessed with metal legs. Remember that one scene in Grandma's Boy? That guy, the robot guy, he was like, I'm thinking about getting metal legs. It's a risky operation, but it'll be worth it. He says it to Samantha while he's walking. Samantha's just like, okay, whatever. Doesn't care. I can't pick up the dice. Oh, there's another person here. They're playing beer pong. Oh, there's Diamond in. I guess that's the master here. It does say only Diamond can play YouTube videos, so I'm guessing she's the only one that can have access to that. Whatever. Nice quiet place here. Outdoor fish. Whoa. Holy crap. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's a giant freaking wasp or something here. Oh shoot. Let's get away from that. I do not want Whoa. Nice fireworks. Did you know there's a giant wasp over there? That's kind of scary. Fireworks gun. Okay. Firecracker set, sure. Oh. Nice. Nice. I'll take one of these. I'll shoot it. I'll shoot at the wasp. Come on, dumb wasp. Ah. Huh. Okay. Oh, she's got the fire sparklers, I guess. By the way, I don't know if it's actually a her or not because it's a well-known fact. A lot of people, just like me, they might be guys and they just cosplay as girls in the game. So I mean, I'm when I say her, I mean that's what her avatar is. But who knows, you know? There are a lot of people that are like me and want to be girls in the game. Which is totally fine and acceptable. Okay, we just want to be, you know, what we can't be in real life. Oh. Lighting some more. Oh. Ooh. That's lovely. It's really lovely, actually. So what I like about VR chat is you can experience so many nice, cool things that you might not always have the chance to experience in real life. Except that stupid giant wasp. Oh my god. Give me another gun. Oh, actually, what's this one? Ah. Here. Okay. Oh, I can't use it. Oh, it's hard to pick these up. Ah. Whoa. Alright, I'm going back inside. It's a giant wasp. Pretty sure that's part of this. It's not a person, it's just part of this world. What's this? Oh, yes, bug spray. That's what I need. This is to fight the giant wasp, right? Where are you, giant wasp? I got bug spray now. Better watch out. Where is it? Oh, it's gone now. Okay, anyways, I got bug spray, so whenever it comes back. Yeah, this is me. A lot of people spawn these mirrors in the game so that you see how cute their avatars are. See? Ooh, I'm a Neko-chan. See, because I got the cat ears. Neko, Neko, Neko. And the facial expression changes. Her facial expressions. 1 + 1 is Kiyomi. 2 + 2 is Kiyomi. 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 Yeah, see? She does these cute expressions by herself. Yeah. Anyways, this is how like cool to have this mirror so you can check how cute you are. Anyway, I guess I'm limited with my fingers, but she has a surprising amount of facial expressions and poses despite that limitation. Oh, look at the fishies. I don't know what kind of fish these are. Mmm. Nom. Nom. What's this? These are nice lattes? Cappuccino? Nice. Oh, she's really good at cooking, huh? What are you making? Are you making something delicious? Like these cookies? And cappuccino and latte? Mmm. Steaming cup of coffee that doesn't spill. What's this? More cookies. Ice drinks. Cake. That looks delicious. Is that hot pot? Oh, hot pot. Yeah, I could go for some hot pot. I love hot pot. She's baking that. Okay. Japanese. I cannot read that. Okay. Some Japanese name. Oh. Does this work? Is this machine here? Oh, it's coffee grinder. Okay. This girl's like... Is she actually making this stuff? She's like making the cookies and stuff. Is that her job? Is just to stand here to make cookies? And that's a real person, right? I can see her name, so maybe her job is just to do that in this world. Which is interesting, I guess. Sounds kind of boring to me, but okay, sure. And it's a nice bed. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, the wasp came in. Alright. Go away, wasp. Take this. It's gone. It actually worked. Freaking wasp. Giant wasp was inside the... was in the bedroom. Oh my god. This has changed quite a bit. Midnight Rooftop. Okay, this has changed quite a bit. Don't remember this lobby being here. It's interesting though. Yeah, they certainly expanded it a lot. This is all new to me. Of course, I haven't been here in over a year, so... Wow. Those look yummy. Can I take one? Nom, 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 nom. I did eat it. Yeah, I'm a junk food addict. You got a problem with that? No. Pool. Can I play? There we go. Let's see if I can just start up a game. There we go. 9-ball or 8-ball, American 8-ball. Can we actually use the pool table to play a game here? I'm gonna shoot some balls. Here we go. Can I not get this one? Not sure why I can't pick these up. Do I have to start a game first? There we go. Start. Okay, here. Now I can pick up the pool cue. Right. And, the cue ball, right? Okay. Oh man. This is gonna be a little bit complicated. Break. Oh, there we go. Break the cable. Okay. Oh, okay, where was I? Yeah, I got quite a few balls in, I think. I think that was a good break. Oh. Just playing solo here. Oh, right. The other player has to go. Okay, I'll just use this other cue then. Oh, I got in. Nice. No! Was that the 8-ball? Or the 9-ball? What was it? Where was I playing? 8-ball? Okay, I guess I got the 8-ball and I lost. Okay. That was fun though.
I was younger than you are now.
Oh,
when I was given my first command, I led my
Midnight Rooftop's so different now. It's a YouTube player here, and wow, it's so much bigger. So many more things now. Pool table is definitely new. Oh yeah, see, this is a Midnight Rooftop Classic, I guess, because this is so different from what I'm used to. This is so different from Midnight Rooftop. Can we go? There's a basement too. So many, like the multiple levels. Wow. Okay. So yeah, there's a basement, and then there's. I mean, I'm sure you should be able to go up to the rooftop. That's why it's called Midnight Rooftop, right? Here we go, yeah. And this is what I was used to. This Midnight Rooftop right here. Yeah, okay, this is so... This is more familiar. That is like, wow. Really huge expansion. This is new. I've not seen this before. So they put another YouTube player here. And bed. And oh, hello. Yeah, they expanded this spot. This used to be just like a regular, very small hot tub thing, but now it's like a bigger hot tub with incense. Nice. A lot of things changed. Spawn menu, okay. Let's see what we got here. We took it? Nope. Oh, here we go. Spawn menu. Quick access. Oh, a lot of options here. Performance and visuals high. Post processing warm, neutral. Wow, I can change the entire. I can change the entire place. Wow, cool. It's like this. Night mode. Okay, so this is night mode. This is almost completely dark. We change it to sepia, which looks at, yeah, well, it's sepia. It's more of a warm tone. Vintage, I wonder what's that. Vintage, it's like noir? Like very noir look and rosy. Very pink. Okay. I actually like vintage a lot. This is very noirish. Cool. Or change it to cool. It's like a filter. It's such an interesting place to change so many things. Yeah, the dinosaurs here. This place is now a garden. Wow, okay. We can spawn more stuff, okay. Object options. Oh, we can spawn those things. Cool. Shine bright. And this is the main section here. Yeah. Oh, you can also play Snakes and Ladders. Huh. I haven't played that in a long time. Alright. Yep, this is the one of the main, I think the original main area of Midnight Rooftop. But it certainly has been expanded quite a bit. Yeah. This whole, not just the outdoor area, but this entire section here that was added. Wow. Okay, cool. Let's see, what else we got? Japan-style hotel. Okay, what's in here?